We took part in the Low Carbon Communities Challenge, which was run by DEC in the autumn and winter of 2009, and we were lucky enough to win a grant of £500,000 to spend on renewables within this parish, which would trial different technologies on different sites, different styles of buildings, and allow us really to find out what worked, what didn't, and where we should concentrate our efforts in future. We've put solar panels on about a dozen different buildings, including businesses and private homes. We've had air source heat pumps installed in a couple of buildings, ground source heat pumps. We've had solar thermal. We've had a small wind turbine and also some biomass boilers as well. So a pretty fair range of what there is available at the moment. One of the spin-offs from taking part in the Community Challenge was to actually set up a renewable energy co-operative, which we've now done, and we have 75 members so far. And our next challenge really is to investigate and, if at all possible, get some commercial scale developments up and running, including the possibility of a large wind turbine. I think what's really vital on the community level is if we can get some installations up and running and get feed-in tariff in, it allows us to create a revolving fund. And with a revolving fund, we can keep on more or less ad infinitum investing and reinvesting actually within the community. And by and large, I've had a very positive response to that idea from the people who live here. I think we all realise that energy prices are going to continue to rise into the future, and we are going to be faced with changes in the way we actually procure and use energy. That means that renewables are going to have to be at least a part of the mix, if not a very large part of the mix. And the feed-in tariff actually help create the investment atmosphere, if you like, the investment environment to actually get these things to happen. I can imagine in future that their importance will fall away as real energy prices begin to set in, and also costs of equipment and so on begin to fall with volume. You know, we can use small wind turbines, but they're not really making that big an impact on the requirement for electricity within a community like this. And at least a part of the mix that we do will need to include commercial scale turbines. And there are two factors really. One is actually getting the permission itself, but also the time it takes to get the permission. Because as we go along, you know, the feed-in tariff, for example, may change while we're in progress. So many things move so quickly.